Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsfreaks.com, and today we are going to do a hands-on review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 8-inch model, as you can see, and this is how it looks. If we compare it with the 7-inch model which has been launched with this one, this is how they are looking like in terms of the overall screen size. So you have a 7-inch screen size on this one, whereas you have 8-inch of display on this one. So you definitely have a difference in terms of the pixel density, and we will show you later on the differences in between these two in a different video. So overview and review of this one as of now. So as far as the overall build quality of this tablet is concerned, the tablet is looking like nice in terms of the overall build quality. The quality of material which has been made to make the back cover is plastic in nature. It is polycarbonate plastic, and it is again plastic and not metal as you might expect in a tablet like this one. In terms of the overall look and feel, this one looks much similar to the Samsung Galaxy S4 in terms of the overall look and feel. It looks like a big Samsung Galaxy S4, as you can see over here, and you have plastic over here at the back side. You have a texturized design at the back side over here, as you can see, which will again make the back side less glossy in terms of the overall glossiness. We have a 5-megapixel camera on this device with autofocus and face detection, and it can also record high definition video at 720p as far as the video capabilities are concerned for this device. You also have a micro SIM card slot over here to have 3G support on this device on the go, and you have micro SD card slot over here to expand the storage. You can use maximum micro SD memory card up to 64 GB maximum on this device, which will be supported. The Samsung Galaxy Tab 311 8-inch comes for 25,725 as far as the Wi-Fi plus 3G model is concerned, and for only the Wi-Fi model you will have to pay a price of around 21,945 in terms of the overall price if we talk about. And if we take a look over the device in terms of the overall build quality, the build quality is pretty good, not very high. Again, you have plastic used in most of the parts while designing this tablet. As far as the edge is concerned, you have a nice shining silver kind of edge, and it is again not metal. It is good quality plastic which they have used. When it comes to the buttons, you have the volume button, which is a metallic button. You have the power and sleep key, which is also a metal button. At the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack over here, and here you have nothing. On this side you have the micro SIM slot, as you can see over here, to insert the micro SIM card inside the device. You have a micro SD card slot over here to expand the storage of the device. So a micro USB port over here, as you can see. You have the loudspeaker over here, and the back side you have the plastic, and again the back cover cannot be removed on this particular tablet. So you have 1.5 GHz processor on this device, which is a dual core processor, and the GPU which we have on the device is Mali 400 MP GPU. You have 2 GB of RAM on this device, and the processor model is Exynos 4212 as far as the model number is concerned. As far as the storage is concerned, this tablet comes in 2 storage options, 16 GB and 32 GB, and we will just tell you how much of that is actually available to the user. When it comes to the GPS, you do have GPS supported on this device with the help of assisted GPS. That means you can use this device for navigation as well, and you also have compass supported on this device. When it comes to Bluetooth, you have Bluetooth 4.0 on this device. You do have MHL support on this device, and you also can use USB on the go feature on this device when you are traveling. So again, it does support OTG as well. You do have accelerometer sensor, gyro sensor on this device, proximity sensor is also there. Again, the overall interface which you see on this device in terms of the overall UI, it is the kind of UI which you have seen on Samsung Galaxy phones, and it looks like a big Samsung Galaxy phone, as you can see over here. As far as the home screens are concerned, you have like 3 home screens, and you can have maximum 7 home screens on this device, which you can set, and you can set any one of them as default. When it comes to the UI, the UI is again very much optimized in terms of the overall interface. If we take a look over the notification center also look different. It has all the toggles for the sound, GPS, screen rotation, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and other things, power saving as well. And you do have support for automatic brightness as well on this device, and seems to be running Android 4.2.2. and let's check out the version of Android. And again, as you can see, the overall setting interface is also optimized in terms of the overall look and feel. It is looking different. When it comes to the version of Android, you have Android 4.2.2 on this device. As far as the storage is concerned, let me just show you the storage part of it as well. You have 16 GB of internal storage, and out of which around 10.87 GB is actually available to the user for installing applications and storing pictures, videos, and other data. When it comes to the display settings, let me just show you the display settings as well. So when it comes to the display settings, you have reading mode supported. You have the automatic brightness also supported on this device. When it comes to the wallpaper support, you have support for live wallpapers, static wallpapers. Video wallpapers are not supported on the device. When it comes to the other features, you also have multi-window supported on this device. You have a reading mode supported. You also have the blocking mode in case you don't want to receive any calls. So this device does have the 3G capability as well. So you can also buy the Wi-Fi only version as well. And it comes to the power saving mode. You do have power saving mode as well, as you can see, and it will again save the amount of power which you should save in case you are running out of critical battery on this device. You also have the palm swipe motion capture feature on this device, as you can see. So you can take a screenshot. If you enable this feature, you can actually take a screenshot like this, and you can swipe your palm over the touchscreen to take the screenshot. However, this feature is not working as of now. It should work, but okay, so it works sometimes and it doesn't. It is not very precise in terms of the overall working, but it works. And you also have the option of palm to mute. So in case you are receiving a call, you can actually place your palm over the display, over the proximity sensor, and it will mute the call, and it will make the tablet silent whenever it is receiving a voice call. Now, when it comes to some offers which you get on this tablet, if you buy Samsung Galaxy Tab 3, you will get 2 GB of data free, both for the 7-inch model as well as for the 8-inch model, which we have with us as of now on Vodafone connection, and this offer is valid for the postpaid connections. In this one and the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 or 8.0 basically is that you do not have a stylus over here on this one, whereas you get a stylus S Pen. Basically you get an S Pen with the Samsung Galaxy Note. Now let me just give you an overview of the device. When it comes to the ports and connectivity, you have the loudspeaker over here at the bottom, as you can see. You have a primary mic over here for voice calling. When it comes to the micro USB port is over here at the middle. At the bottom it is covered by the security thing as of now. You have a 5-megapixel camera without LED flash. On the top you have the 3.5mm audio jack. Here you have the power and sleep key. You have the volume rocker over here, which is a metal button. You also get an infrared blaster on this device, so that means you can actually use this tablet as a TV remote later on with other TVs, and including Samsung TVs as well. And you also have support for micro SIM card slot over here, as you can see, and here you have the slot for the SIM card. So that comes to the RAM, you have 1.5 GB of RAM on this device, and out of which around 612 MB of RAM is used, and you have around 756 MB of RAM which is free. As you can see, this is how the phone dialer looks like, and again you have the video call option directly on the phone dialer, which is good. When it comes to the overall features which you get, as far as the front camera is concerned, the front camera is a 1.3 megapixel camera, which is a fixed focus camera. Again, it can do a video chat not at high definition. When it comes to the high definition video recording, you can do the high definition video recording using the back camera, but it does not have flash, so that is something which you can note. When it comes to the proximity sensor, you have the proximity sensor and ambient light sensor over here. On the front, on the bottom, you have the physical home button over here in the middle. You have the back key and the settings key over here. We have a 4450 mAh battery. So you have 4450 mAh battery on this device as compared to the 4000 mAh battery which you get on the 7-inch model of the Tab 3 series. When it comes to the audio jack, you have a 3.5mm audio jack. The secondary camera is 1.3. You do have document editor on this device so that you can edit documents on the go. This is how the overall application which comes pre-installed on the device looks like. You have different application which comes pre-installed. You also have this application called Smart Remote, which will work with the help of this IR blaster which you can see over here. You also have S-Voice support on this device. If you double click the home button, you will be able to launch S-Voice, and you can use S-Voice on this device as well. When it comes to the other application which you have pre-installed, you have My Services pre-installed, you have some My Games, My Movies, My Music, all these additional applications which come pre-installed on this device, and you cannot get rid of these applications, you cannot uninstall them. You also have some games which come pre-installed on the device, as you can see over here. And when it comes to the other things, you also have Samsung Link supported on the device. Reader Hub is also there. You also have Polaris Office over here, as you can see. And if we take a look over the messaging application, let me just show you the messaging application as well. And these are some other applications which come pre-installed. Apart from the stock Android browser, you also get the Google Chrome browser which comes pre-installed on the device. And if we actually take a look over the other application, you also have Paper Artist pre-installed. You have all other applications like TeamEmo on. This is how the messaging application looks like, as you can see, and again it is the kind of messaging application which you might have seen on other Samsung Galaxy phones. You have a pretty big keyboard to type on the portrait mode. You can also type in the landscape mode as well. It does rotate the display. So when it comes to the continuous typing support, you do not have swipe to type on this device as far as the typing is concerned. So when it comes to the camera, this is how the camera UI looks like, and again this is the 5 megapixel camera UI which you are seeing over here. And when you do have tap to focus in the camera UI, as you can see. And let me just take a photo as of now. So if we take a photo as of now, and this photo has been taken in indoor room with some artificial light, and this is how the photo looks like, and the photo looks really good in terms of the overall details which I can see, as you can see. and the overall colors in the photo is also looking pretty good. If you actually take a look over the front camera, let me just toggle to the front camera over here, and this is how the view will look like from the front camera. And again, the front camera is a 1.3 megapixel camera. You can do a kind of a video chat from this camera. Again, this won't be a high definition video chat, but the overall video quality from the front camera seems to be pretty good. And so we are back in the back camera, and let me just show you the settings for the back camera. So if we take a look over the UI, you have the same kind of UI which you get in Samsung Galaxy camera and Samsung Galaxy S4. You have night mode supported, you have sports mode supported, you have panorama supported, you have sound and shot supported, beauty face mode is there, auto mode is there. So you have all these photo modes supported on this device as far as the camera UI is concerned. And if we take a look over the settings over here, so under the settings, the maximum photo size which you can capture from the back camera is 2560 into 1440 at 16:9 resolution. When it comes to the video, you can record a 720p video from the back camera on the device. The front camera is a fixed focus camera, whereas the back camera is 5 megapixel camera. You also have the macro mode supported on the camera UI, as you can see. And again, you have a stock Android browser on this device, and we have just loaded Gadgetoo.com, and it has loaded the website pretty well in the desktop format. When it comes to pinch to zoom is quite fluid on this device. We do not notice any issue. The rendering of the text is quite precise, crisp and clear on the display. When it comes to double tap to zoom, you do have double tap to zoom on this device as well. And when it comes to panning is also pretty smooth on this device. Especially those who are wondering whether this device is capable of playing YouTube video within the browser, within a web page, yes it can, and you don't have to open YouTube application for the same. When it comes to the pricing of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 8-inch model, you have to pay around 25,725 for the Wi-Fi and 3G version of this one, whereas for the Wi-Fi only version you have to pay a price of 21,945 at the MRP. As far as the resolution of the display is concerned, you have a resolution of 800 into 1280 on this 8-inch of display. And again, the viewing angles for the display are pretty okay. They are quite wide. I do not notice any kind of blackening of the display, especially at extreme viewing angles, either from the right or left or from the top or the bottom. As you can see, the quadrant score which we have got on this device is 4170, which is not a very impressive score, but again pretty okay for a device like this. And here you have the detailed score for the CPU, memory, input, output, 2D and 3D. Antutu is concerned, the device has scored 10,078 on the Antutu in terms of the benchmarks, and this is how the detailed score looks like. As you can see, Dynamax, this device has scored 57.7 FPS, as you can see, and seems to be pretty impressive score. That means you should be able to run both the graphic intensive games as well as the casual games on this device, like Subway Surfer, Temple Run, OZ. And when it comes to graphic intensive games, Frontline Commando, Dead Trigger and other graphic intensive game will also run fine on this device, and we will give you a detailed review of the same. That's all from us as far as the quick hands-on review and overview of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 8-inch model is concerned. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.